you know, if the media didn't tell us about Omicron or Delta and it was just COVID, you know, like different strains of weed, like sometimes it's like we got peanut butter and jelly strain here, you know, I got like Tupac reincarnation strain. It's like, does that really change it in your mind? Like, wow, I'm smoking the spirit of Tupac. I can rap like him. I can rap like Tupac. It's like, yo, dude, you got to get off the meds. Hello, fans, and welcome to the sorry. I didn't realize I'm not in the studio. I'm also not wearing a blazer, so duh. This is the No Name Show, because we can't afford studios and stuff now due to COVID costs. That's right. COVID has affected me so badly financially that I sit on this really nice leather couch, actually. That's a good trade-off. Anyway, why do they keep saying immunized? Haven't we talked about this before? Yeah, on American Death Certificate Part 2, I talked a lot about these death certificates in COVID. People are vaccinated or immunized, as they say, but they're growing even more and more afraid of those who are unvaccinated. 115 views or something from a great video with so much intelligent stuff, and there's even a crazy little Family Guy parody with animation that I did myself, and I'm not even an animator. That's what happens. That's censoring. They don't let me do anything. It's not even about COVID. It's or circumcision, actually. That's what the code words. We call it circumcision. Yeah, later. I'm serious though. Like, I talked about death rates, how the consistency didn't seem to add up.
On January 29, 2020, 170 had died out of 7,000. Over 2%. 42 out of 4,259.
Cases in Canada died. That's just under 1%. With death rates of Delta variant versus the death rates of previous variants. There was the Michael Caine strain, which I call the UK variant.
I'm Michael Caine. I'm the new strain of COVID.
What other ones were? Wasn't there like a Brazilian one, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu strain? And the original classic Wuhan strain. The one that wasn't as bad as Delta, but the original video had people bleeding out their ears, falling over in fruit and vegetable aisles.
And now, it's Detroit COVID.
Yo, I'm unemployed.
I actually showed some ratios, and when you look at the ratios over and over again, it seemed fairly consistent from what I got that Delta was not even as bad. It's 133% more deadly? How does that work? Those math numbers don't add up. Okay? Now, Omicron, I like this one. They said, it looks like in our early findings, 2 seconds ago, this thing was brand new, like the Mu variant. Remember the Mu variant? Cute little cat commercial. Come on, roll the clip. Mew, 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 mew. Most people don't even know what the Mu variant is. It was closed down for business right away. They're like, oh no, this could be... They're saying it's immune to vaccines. That's no good. Like, yeah, let's not run this program. This is too strong for people. They just censored that right away. Times have changed, brothers and sisters. Sorry, I'm kind of leaning to one side. I'm gay. But seriously, this new strain, this South African one, which actually is not even really South African, and we'll get to that in a little while. We're talking about a strain that just popped out of nowhere, traveled around a whole bunch of countries on airlines that were supposedly for the immunized. Yeah, how about just vaccinated and a lot safer, but still not safe enough for Omicron? That's because Omicron comes in and it cleans house. Can we roll a clip of the Omicron Transformers original footage from 1986 that the FBI previously censored? There's that word again.
Who said that?
I am Omicron.
So that was a really scary thing. That was crazy, actually. Kind of funny a little bit, but kind of scary. It looks like the real video, like the movie. I remember that as a child. I remember crying when Optimus Prime did, and one of my friends did too. You know who you are. Yeah, who did that video? That was, we just reviewed, that was Derek Two Shots, so make sure to check out Derek Two Shots channel. COVID has claimed 10,000 lives in Ontario. Wait a minute. COVID has claimed 10,000 lives? You know, they used to say this COVID death, that COVID death, at least in BC News.
Sadly, 16 more people have died. 8 more people have died.
And I don't know how they do it in Ontario, but I would believe it's kind of a global thing, you know, like, okay, this is what we're saying, this is what we're not saying, because we're kind of, you know, we're global here, we're global there, we're the same team, we just work in different cities. They don't say that anymore. We covered this in the American Death Certificate Part 2 video as well, about how they say not COVID deaths, but COVID related to COVID, or complications from COVID.
And 9 more people have died from complications of the virus.
They always say that now. COVID complications. It's like a cute little way of saying it. So it basically informs the audience, the, believable audience, gullible. Sorry, I screwed that up. That, they're in fear because people are dying. But it's like, if you listen to it, it's like fine print right in front of your eyes. It's like highlighted fine print saying, look, you can't lose all the weight that Jared did. And he had to actually eat subs with only certain types of topping, brown bread, no mayo or mustard, any of that stuff. And he had all these trainers. It was AIDS. He lost the weight. You can watch the fat literally melt away with AIDS. Watch South Park for that if you don't get it.
Los Angeles County public health officials said their tally of COVID-19 deaths includes any person who died from a heart attack, stroke, or another ailment if they had tested positive for the coronavirus within the last 90 days.
We got revelations about the variant's existence in Europe before it was reported in Africa, and new twisted questions about where and how the variant originated, and whether travel bans on South Africa and its neighbors are an appropriate response to the variant. Continued in a few pages. Hey, they could have been continued there. What the hell is it? I mean, why would I call you guys? No, that's personal. Variant. Oh, there it is. Continued Omicron. You want to know something? South African President Cyril Ramaphosa. Yes, we gotta stop air travel. Think about it. No, seriously, like I'm having to. Okay, let's rehearse that. Let's do that again. We only allow fully immunized. Yeah, we only allow fully immunized people on planes. And boom! All of a sudden, you got new strains, right? We got more COVID and a new strain, a variant called Omicron. Gee, news guys, looked like the vaccine sure immunized people, right? We've already covered that, I guess. The point's been made. Get the shot. Trump, as I recall, wanted to shut down borders last year, but he was crazy. I wasn't crazy. I used to be friends with Stephen Colbert. The nerve of that guy. Back in my day, I would have kicked the crap out of him. Kicked the crap. Yeah, Ebola. I've talked about this before in 2014. I don't know, there was like 30 cases or so. A bunch of people that came from Papua New Guinea, Nigeria, basically on the Ivory Coast. That's where Ebola comes from, and they got it, and it was scary at first, but they didn't raise a huge amount of flack. It was on the news. We talked about it for a little while. It was a fairly big headline, but it started to, simmer down within like 3 or 4 days. Within 2 weeks, you just heard little bits and pieces, like this guy died, that guy died. We don't know anything about that guy, possibly incinerated in the fire. Dustin Hoffman. Morgan Freeman. I got a few stats on that also from one of my other videos, a video about Fauci. Fauci, he's a liar. You want to know why? 'Cause I'm a liar. Yeah, I'm a liar. There's so many little clips that you need to know about. There's just things that need to get into your head, and it might be my own version of propaganda, but it also makes a lot of sense. Don't you understand? I'm starting to sound like that guy, Steven Crowder. I'm Steven Crowder! Wait, how do we do this? I don't know. No, I don't know. I'm Steven Crowder. I talk kind of like this, and I get go really fast, and I'm just like, I'm on all kinds of coffee and stuff. I have to work on that impersonation. That was really bad. I'm a big fan. I just wanted to sound stupid, and yeah, anyway. You think something with a 30 to 40%, maybe 50% mortality rate, they're gonna let roam around the earth? Like some people were talking back in the early days, 2020, and I was listening to this. I was like, they were like, oh, it was really like, maybe I was one of them. If there was really like, some disease that they wanted to unleash on people, why would it be like, not stronger? It's like, because they don't want to kill everyone, they want to condition everyone. Oh, I don't know if I believe you. Yeah, neither do I. And I also want to bet on the Atlanta Falcons. Kill off the people it infects, but here, while they close off restaurants and bars and hockey games to those who don't have the Pfizer. And now even grocery stores, they're even closing grocery stores in New Brunswick. At least they are giving them the option of not allowing vaccinated people. I can see where this is going to go. They're going to start isolating Mexicans and black people, but mostly Mexicans. What about all the Mexicans? You got rid of them last year. All right, kids, we're going to turn to page 47. We'll learn an interesting story about Carlos Fanchego. And he made some tacos. Kenny, what are you doing? Oh, that's actually right. Good point, Kenny. Well, geez, I didn't know he'd get that. Yeah, good one, Kenny. Yeah, I'm not allowed. Wait, am I Butters? I'm not allowed to look at that. I'm a little pussy. That's right, Butters, you are. I don't even know. Question restrictions on air travel? Are you kidding me? Are you out of your mind? You're a virgin! Seriously, what else do we got here? Let's go back, go back, go back, go back, go back. Do we have anything on Omicron? Where's the Omicron variant? It was clearly, in the Netherlands. It was in the Netherlands a week before South Africa reported the new variant to the WHO. Samples from November 19th and 23rd. They're always, oh man, the Netherlands, that's like my homeland. I mean, my name is Gerbrand. I shouldn't have said that. It's like that. It's like, I gotta go. Just learn, listen, subscribe to my channel. Because no one ever subscribes, and the ones that do never watch me again. Yeah, it's like graduation time. Could you imagine? Oh, sorry. Mass singer on in the background here. Look at this girl. She's like, oh, wow. Could you imagine being time ported? Or look at this girl. She's like, could you imagine if you came through a time porthole or, traveled through time to see this now? You'd be like, what the hell is going on? This is a real show. Look at this guy. He's like, guys who aren't gay don't do that stuff. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Actually, we should take that up a notch. We should be like, guys who aren't gay and like getting peed on, not that there's anything wrong with that, don't do that. You don't go like that. You go, what the hell am I doing here? And I'll tell you, I always wondered, for the last little while, about COVID and the connection and that girl Jenny McCarthy there, the ex-wife of Jim Carrey, and her giant tits. But the connection between the masked singer and wearing masks, sort of like a conditioning thing. Look at this guy. He's like, oh, I'm wearing a heart costume. Oh my God. And then I realized, I did some research, and I realized, no, Derek, you're wrong, because this show came out before. It was like 2019. And I said, okay, but wait a minute. Is it possible that they knew ahead of time, and they were conditioning Americans and other audience members to wearing the mask? It's like a subliminal conditioning. It's unbelievable. Like, it's true. This is just how it is. There's actually some stuff I'd like to talk about. Fort Detrick. Have I not mentioned this stuff about where COVID came from? Well, we know about China, but it may have actually been in the United States first. It's a long story. I'd like to talk about that some other time. There's a video on it. Maybe I can include... Oh my God, this is so stupid. Somebody, Carlos, turn this off. I'll do it. Oh God. It's just pathetic. Omicron. If the media didn't tell us about Omicron or Delta, and it was just COVID, like different strains of weed. Like sometimes it's like, we got peanut butter and jelly strain here, I got like Tupac reincarnation strain. It's like, does that really change it in your mind? You're like, wow, I'm smoking the spirit of Tupac. I can rap like him. I can rap like Tupac. It's like, yo, dude, you got to get off the meds. Seriously though, if the media didn't tell us about Omicron or Delta, right? Psychological effect. Gee, I wonder why they do that. Why? We would worry a lot less, but why would they want to do that? I mean, why wouldn't they want to do that? Doesn't matter which way you swing it. You know what I'm getting at. What else do we got here? Been a lot of weird stuff. Ooh, that's the wrong thing. Jamie Coots. No, that's something else.